What if I told you one invitation turned into one of the best weekends of our entire trip? After spending weeks living in the Belizean jungle, our host family invited us on a weekend getaway to the Caribbean coast. We had no idea what was waiting for us. Before hitting the road, we spent a relaxing morning exactly how we started to love life in Belize. Swimming with the kids, playing chess, enjoying another slow jungle morning. Then we packed the car and drove about 2 hours towards Hopkins. Somewhere along the way, we stopped at Country Barn for milkshakes. Simple moments like these somehow always became some of our favorites. Once we arrived, we quickly changed into our swimwear and walked straight to the beach. After weeks surrounded by jungle, standing at the Caribbean Sea felt completely different. We relaxed by the water, swung from a rope into the sea at Jaguar Reef, played a few games of cornhole, and I even ended up playing against a girl who'd been watching us. A perfect first evening. The next morning, our alarm went off early. By 7:20, we were already on our way to Placencia. From there, we boarded a boat that took us to a tiny island far out in the sea. And when we arrived, 2 dolphins appeared close to the island. Not a bad start. We jumped into crystal clear water for our first snorkeling session. Coral reefs, colorful tropical fish, exactly what you imagine when you think of the Caribbean. After an incredible lunch on the island, it was time for round 2. Then came the moment we would never forget. Our captain took us to a place where turtles and sharks are often seen. No sharks today, but almost immediately we spotted a sea turtle. I started filming it underwater when suddenly Jan stepped me on the back. Another turtle was swimming straight towards me. It passed only a few feet away, almost taking a bite out of my fins. Back in Placencia, we celebrated with a well-earned ice cream before driving back to Hopkins. After dinner, we were exhausted, and the next morning we treated ourselves to breakfast at Jaguar Reef. Definitely a little more luxurious than what backpackers usually budget for. When we walked back to our room 300 meters up the road, the sky opened. Within seconds, we were absolutely soaked. Not exactly the ending we expected, but somehow it fit perfectly. Because that's what travelers really like. You never know what's coming next. And waiting for us back in the Belizean jungle was probably the most unexpected Christmas we've ever experienced. I'll see you in the next video.
Give a Premier League striker a chance like that.